If we do that, we won't make it. But if we criticize each other positively and take up that critic, I think we'll work very well. Kindly, just look at your fingers. Are they the same size? Are they? Well, what if by accident you missed maybe 1 or 2 fingers? Will it balance? Well, using the number of groups that I mentioned tonight, let us look for a way of trying to amalgamate these groups, because we were trying to say we form an umbrella body called Etulet, like the Council of Elders that is at the top, so that all our groups globally, wherever our people are, they subscribe under Etulet, so that like the supreme body that is coming into council. Because as young people in various groups, there will be that friction. There will be that friction, and that will bring problems. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you. Once you are, wherever you are, just tune in to Egesa. You can get us online on www.egesafm.co.ke. Be in touch with our programs. Be in touch with our people. Let us try it. I know we can, but just let us try. How many of us listen to the radio? Bobo? Ronaldo? Yes. Thank you so much. Let us push it ahead. Let us try as much as possible. Your input is very important. My input is very important. No one is special than the other. No one is better than the other. But if we unite, if we bring your strength and my strength, then we will get there. The last point is, these things are very expensive. Who is ready and willing to spend for matters of the community? Who? There's no one. Unless we unite, unless we combine efforts. Politicians tomorrow will say, abanda umba meranita abu ngomwaro chole nga uprofo le nga gusoro obaji koranaga timete kero te kyo gavana na kikiagara te bakagenda gomera na abu bakaira na babo kaka. Unless we change the mindset. That's the last bit. We change our mindset first, and then we try as much as possible. Because America abantu mura open-minded. Ngirende mutangira na inwe koigora abantu baminto kalya na barabwe birengere. That's the only way to move. Lero gotwale ngiri tukolyo kogoka batinende nokogoko ubwo tikatogoke nonye kumoko gendaka. Kandi mo manyite naki ntole tayare asamangana yo mugumusi. Chibikati kunyara na ibika to kunyara politiko chamo byose nawe kunyara. Kana I want to wish you very well. Na kumoko genda omone nabaseseni muligiye kuoronge ntoki musuko moche montebe. Thank you so much.
Makofi kabisa kwa our presenter Kaka Williams Atandi. How many of you are blessed today? How many of you are happy for being here today and be counted among the number who are there in the first ever Gusii Council? Weko kwa mikono. Asa wala nisiye kwa makofi. Makofi kabisa. Thank you so much. For all the presenters who presented, I think you could hear the same theme. The theme was, we need to realize that we are stronger where? Together. We are stronger what? I really wish the keynote speaker had played the video that, the clip that he had. And we could really bring that vision home. But all the same, we are all smart. We made it all to the US, and we are able to understand that stronger together means that we have to figure out, leave the individual part alone, right? And look at the collective. With that, I want to take this opportunity to say this. I understand and I know that we have clans. I said this before, I'm gonna repeat it again. But if these clans don't hang in the air, right? Am I talking to someone? Am I talking to someone? These clans don't hang in the what? In the air. They belong to who? Gusii, right? Let us figure it up. Gusii brand. And once that brand is real, once that brand is realized, then we are able to do whatever we need underneath that brand. Let's give ourselves a hand of applause for making sure that this conference happened. Key things that I listened when our brother Atandi was talking. He talked about unity. We do not want to be united to do what? To fight. There's no reason. Purpose. Make sure that we are getting to where we need to go. So he says we do not need to be united to fight others, but the vices that affect our country. Our keynote speaker's friend, Scott, he made it very clear to me and told me this, that let's not finish this here. Who represents us here in the US for Kenyans is the ambassador, right? Whenever there is an opportunity to interact with the ambassador, do we take that opportunity or do we not take it? Do we take it? We take it. And he said this, on March 17th and 18th, next year, Mwanyagetinge, I'll wait until you write it down. That way I know that you won't forget. March 17th and 18th, the ambassador is going to be here. Wapi? Minneapolis, Bloomington, for a HSBC group meeting. Let us ensure that he understands that in the land of Minnesota, in the city of Minneapolis, there are people of Gusii who do not take it lightly that they are not being listened to. Nimesema vizuri ama nimekosea? Let us be there. Let us express ourselves. The only way we can have a political or economic value is if somebody realizes that there is a group here who will not be quiet, who will keep on moving and make sure that we get to where we need to be, right? Sawa sawa. So because of that, I want to express again my sincere appreciation to who? To our sponsors. I don't know how I can make this very real to all of us. That if the sponsors cannot come and make this as a reality, it would not happen, right? Egesa FM, through our brother, Kaka William Atandi. David Bichanga, where are you? I think I saw you earlier during the day, I don't know. There he is. David Bichanga, real estate. If you need a house, he will guide you. He's right there. And he knows how to guide you to the right house. Zena World Computers. Where is our brother? Zena World. There he is. When your computer wants to fall asleep and it needs a jump start, he's our guy. You know, he will wake it up. Hata kama ni usiku, he'll do it. So let us realize the resources that we have to make sure that we use these resources to be able to move our community forward. And last but not least is Tima Sacco. Stima Sacco, we have applications at the very end of the hall where we can fill application. If you want to open a Stima Sacco account, if you want to get resources or you want to get assistance from Stima Sacco, you are able to join Stima Sacco from right here in the diaspora. Let us give a round of applause for our sponsors for making this happen. Makofi kabisa. Makofi kabisa. Thank you so much. At this time, I don't want to close this. I know there's some of you who are burning. They have some questions. Some of Gusii doesn't just sit. They sit and listen, they digest, and then they vocalize. Naongea na nani? Pressing that you want to ask one or two. So, but because of we need to get to the Egesa session, right? Tuko sawa? I want to give an opportunity to 3 or 4 people to ask questions that can be told. We have a fashion show that's coming, which is almost here. So first, I'm going to call upon my brother, Eric. You had a very serious question you wanted to ask. Rules of engagement is this: ask your question, state who you're asking that question to, and make it within a minute. Are we together? Ask your question, who you're asking it to, and within a minute. Can you handle that? You can handle that. 4 people. I have Eric. Who else? I need 4 people. 4 hands up. 4 hands. Before we move to the next session of this council. Yeah. Who else? My president is telling me that we are. Is a good thing for me. 1, 2, 3. Your time is up. Eric, can you ask your question? Then we can answer your question, and then we move to the next part of the session.
Thank you. I don't need a microphone. My question is, I was trying to ask Professor Mwanyagetinge. I had a lot of questions that I needed to ask you about. Because you said about something about us having a circle, opening a circle. You see, or then something like that. And you said all of us to come together. I understand that you're from Wisconsin, teaching in Wisconsin. My little concern was that do you mind us, because everybody comes from everywhere in the United States. You know, we are not all from Minnesota. And we have this Mwanyagetinge. Mwanyagetinge, it has been there for some time. Please, is there a way we can have you and encourage other people, Kenyan people, maybe in Wisconsin, wherever you teach in the school, in the neighborhood, just let them know that we have this Mwanyagetinge and we need to register a few number to be a Mwanyagetinge member. In that way, we can, you know, we can have some good numbers.
What's your name?
Eric.
Eric, thank you very much. In fact, that's a good question. I had the question session, but I skipped that. But quickly, let me say thank you for your question, Eric, and everybody. The truth is this. 2007, I came to 2 meetings of Mwanyagetinge, and I was, let me not use but I was kind of discouraged, because all I got was, somebody's dead, give you a fundraising. That's all I got. And I said, but I can send this from Wisconsin, I don't have to come here. Or, better still, well, do I have to donate every time someone dies? Is it like, I read an article by Bichanga, Dr. Ndemo. The cost of social responsibility that sometimes drives us to spend more than we have, even when we don't need. Do you think when Mutura Kilonzo died, we have to donate money? I'm not trying to challenge culture, but what is the objective here? So then I was kind of pushed aside, and I thought maybe since I'm not from Minnesota, let me remain in Wisconsin. Yes, the answer is yes. And I told the leadership then, the moment you start talking about development, please call me. And I'll be happily involved. So your answer to your question is this. If by asking them to register so that we move forward, I am your mouthpiece, I can do that. I am on network, I know people that I can talk to, and what have you. I like what Texas is doing. And everybody, Zena World and the sponsors and the Mwanyagetinge, and that's what I said this. If we have a group of people who are, we call them the think tank, you can call them that before Mwanyagetinge. Please count me in, and we can together move forward. I know there are people who are challenged, even fearing to invest in Kenya. I am doing my little part, and I told my brother here, Scott, that you know what, we are going to make sure that you don't have to fear. I'm a lawyer, by the way. That's my job. I'm a lawyer and I defend. Now, when I was traveling to Kenya, I met some group in Amsterdam, and they were saying, you know what, oh, I gave my money to my brother and he ate all the money. I know that. And I got the client right there, but I didn't practice, so I just found out to my friend, and we helped that person. There is potential that we have not unlocked because of fear or because of some procrastinations. We need to unlock that and actually invest with confidence. And therefore, through this group, we can create some channel where you can actually invest individually in case you like, with confidence, or as a group. And therefore, if my going to speak to those people is to encourage that investment, I will do that. I will do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I need not to add any more to that. I think if you realize the theme for today, the theme for today is we can. There is no we can't. We can do it. The question is, are you enlisted in that army? Let me let that sink. I asked again, are you enlisted?
I can see we're moving into the next very exciting session. We made any way forward or any resolution, anything that can sort of catch on in the next meeting. And I just think that perhaps we need volunteers who can then sort of harness whatever has been discussed with a view to even building a data bank of Gusii in the diaspora with a view to doing something going forward. Otherwise, we will again, if we have another meeting, start from where we started today.
Sure.
I don't know.
Those are great sentiments that have been raised. So I ask again, all I'm doing over here is a mouthpiece. You were here, you listened to all that has been discussed. Which is our way forward? Where are we going? Are we going to stay where we are? Or are we going to chart a way forward? And I like the way our brother Fred has indicated. He said that, what are the action points from this? So if there can be a few people who can tell me what the action points are, what we need to do, and then how we can propel that forward, let us take that and put it in record that these are the action points from this meeting, and then we can hold ourselves accountable. Because at the end of the day, we must hold ourselves accountable to what we came here to do. We want to see Gusii together. How are we going to do that? Let me get some ladies. I've been too quiet. We are running out of time, and I apologize for that. We are running out of time, but we have to get our way forward and then move forward. Go ahead.
Well, I think
we have to get some resolution.
I'm sorry, time is going away, but to me, I really feel like to start all these, we should identify how many states are represented in here, and everybody try uniform forum for Gusii to sign in, especially now that social media is everywhere. Try to find a uniform forum for every Gusii that's in this country to sign in and give their views. To me, that will encourage togetherness, because we have Mwanyagetinge here, and other states, maybe they are not sure how Mwanyagetinge runs. So if we can identify how many states are represented, and then we just move on from there.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say quickly that we had a quick program that we wanted to do, but I think we'll come back to the questions. We had a part that we had to play with the fashion show. We just want to make sure that is done, and then we'll come back to the questions if we have to. So for right now, I'll give Holder the mic, and then we can come back.
Excuse me. Just for a second, please. Allow me to. I think, I'm sorry to say this, but I think before we started this one, I'm quite sure you had some agendas. You had in mind what you want to accomplish. I think we have to follow those agendas one by one, and at the end of the day, you guys should tell us exactly how we are accomplishing.
And we have exactly the program that we have for today. So the next phase was just to have that, and then we'll come back to the questions after that. There was sort of a break in between.
Is very important. We cannot just come here and just talk and walk out. Please, the leadership of the Mwanyagetinge secretary, and we expect that they have been taking notes. What these guys are about saying is very important. So the next time when we meet here, we can do it to fast track and say, last time we said this and this. This is the far we've gone. I am hesitant to say that if we don't do that, then the path we are heading to is the same of saying and saying and saying and nothing is done. So I would challenge that at the end of this, we have a list of things we have done. For example, we have people suggested we open a bank. We get the data bank of how many people are here and what we do in Kenya, you know, what are the priorities like these guys are doing. You know, we need to have that so that when we leave here, you can publish the map on social media, on the website, that this is what we are going to do next time. For a meeting of this stature. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we're going to come back to discussing, but we are going to finish that one quick program, and then we'll come back. I'm hoping that's okay and in order for right now. Thank you.
Thank you, MC. Good evening. So if you've not eaten, please go back there and get some food. But my name is Hulda Mesa Mwanyagetinge. Nina Chief. My grandson Obisa was up here doing his thing, so thank you so much. You know, we are so serious, which is great, which is awesome. We're talking about development. But I want to lighten things a little bit, bring you something about the African culture, the traditions and the fashion. So right now you will be experiencing a wonderful fashion show that we've put together for this event. And I'm here, so I think we have to change how we market it, because we would love to see more ladies and more youths. So models, and not only are they beautiful and handsome, we have male models too, they are also doing great things out here as youths. So thank you and enjoy. Who will be coming out is Miss Anne. She is wearing a beautiful African kitenge, and if you can appreciate how she's walking out, that would be great. This is a true African woman here. She's in school at Century High School, college, and she's doing dental hygiene. Dental hygiene. And she's also an inspiring model to be. Yes, that's an African lady right there.
Lasagna to Lagos, I go make you famous, even if they make us.
Dental hygiene is her thing. The next person that's going to come out is Joseph. Mr. Joseph. He is, as you can tell, he's the next future leader of Kenya. He has founded a Managing My World Foundation, helping the orphans. He's going to school for business so he can develop Kenya. Thank you, Joseph. The next one will have Kemuto. Miss Kemuto is the daughter of Mr. Jojo. She goes to Elk River High School, and she will be doing graphic design for college. And she says she does not eat meat. She's a vegan. And she wants to go back to her mother's land, Thailand, one of these days. Thank you, Kemuto. The next person is Joe. Mr. Joe, he's also a youth and next leader of Kenya. Right there. And as you can tell, he loves his music, and he's representing the African man attire. It's all about music for him. He's one of the leaders of tomorrow. He's definitely trying to model. And there goes Joseph. Mr. Joe, thank you. The next person is Eunice. Miss Eunice. She's wearing a traditional kitenge, and she is a nurse. She's a nurse at Fairview Clinics and Hospitals. So not only is she one of the youths here in the Kenyan community, she's also educated and has a career and making her own money. These youths love to shop and love taking selfies, if you know what a selfie is. And she loves her music as well. And that is Miss Eunice. The next next one we're gonna have is Mr. Fanaka. Now he's our own. He's an artist, an entertainer, and you will get a chance to see him later. He has opened for big names like Sauti Soul. He's opened for Eric Omondi when he was here. He's opened for Nameless. And he was also elected the best new artist. As you can see, that's what he knows what he's doing up there. Okay. Working. Mr. Fanaka is in the building. Thank you so much, Mr. Fanaka. The next person we will have is Miss Anne. Miss Anne, she's back, and she's wearing a modern, formal African attire. Again, as I mentioned, she's the next model, the face of Kenya. So watch out for her. You'll see her in magazines soon.
My blues, zikafanya mimi kala. Sasa nimeamka baba na ibalingala. Waliniambia lingala kwa nifuke juu ya tumbo. Nilitoa lingala eti beti lingala eti. Wakaniambia lingala kwa niongea kati ya wimbo.
He is representing another style of Kenyan and also African stuff. So if you are interested in it, see him. I guess he feels good music. Definitely, I got to hear a young man right there. Again, he is the next leader of Kenyans, not only here in Minnesota, but also in Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Joseph. All right, let's have Kimuto. Is Kimuto ready? If not, we will have Eunice, Miss Eunice. Fanaka will come if you're ready. Please show us how it's done. That is a nice top right there. If you'd like it to please give some applause. Let's support Fanaka. He definitely knows how to wear that. That is Mr. Fanaka there. The next Mr. He's one talented young man. Mr. Fanaka will be performing in a few minutes here, so you'll see his talent. The next lady to come out is Miss Eunice. Miss Eunice, this is her everyday outfit right here for a Kenyan woman. Very, very fashionable. Very comfortable. So ladies, if you are interested in that, please is Joe right there. And he does not seem to walk across the stage. That's all right. And then we have Mr. Muto in her modern, everyday look for the youth of Kenya. Very comfortable. Again, she is a student at Elk River High School and wants to go to college and do graphic design. That is Ms. Kemuto. That is Ms. Kemuto. And lastly, we have Ms. Eunice. Again, the last outfit here. Clap for her, please. This is the last outfit for her. That is Miss Eunice. Eunice is definitely working the stage.
Naona kwa macho wapi makofi kabisa, wapi makofi kabisa. Good job, well done. Good job, well done. Makofi kabisa, makofi. All right. As you understand, because of time, we need to wind this down. I know a lot of people want to get to the place where Egesa starts, right? So I want 4 people, only 4 people who will tell me what their take for this. We will take this and we will make sure that as Mwanyagetinge, we will bring this. Tell you what we have noted already. We've already noted that we need to open a bank. We've already noted that we need to create a data bank for Gusii. So if you have something else that you want to add on this list, please do, but do not add on those things that are already here already. That's one. Let me get a show of hands. Who else has something else to add onto this? so that we can move this fast.
Yeah, let's move very fast. My name is Nahashin Orenge, and I have 2 issues to raise. So I came all the way from Massachusetts for this event, and I was so overwhelmed of the Kisses are coming together for the first time. And we're here representing a number of Kisses who did not make it here, who sent us here as ambassadors to see what you guys are doing, to see whether it's a success or a flop, so that next time people don't waste time coming. And I'm happy that you guys have tried. Number 1, I want to ask Mr. Fred Machoka. Radio Citizen has a lot of listenership here in the diaspora through online. Can we have some programs focusing Kisses here? Because we're having so many Kisses who are very successful here. Very best brains we're having here. We're having a lot of talent. We don't want to hear only bad news. When somebody is dead, when somebody committed suicide, we want to have good news coming from here. We want to have some content in your radio station from the diaspora. Number 2, secondly, Kaka, we also want you guys to have focusing on what here, and you guys know we listen to your programs. Please include 1 or 2 programs so that it can enhance communication from here to our people in Kenya. Lastly, my dear friend, I want also to tell you that there are so many sponsors who are watching on this event. You very well know that most of these programs are very expensive, they are not cheap. There are so many sponsors who are looking at how this function is going on, so that next time when you are seeking funding for this, they can be able to advertise. I'm privileged to work with Kass FM International, and when we are doing some programs, Kass FM broadcasts the functions for Gotabga live for 3 days. We do those programs live, and we also want the same to be extended to Eges FM, to also to Fred Obat. Then you guys can also do it, so that we can also have more sponsors advertising, more sponsors sponsoring these programs, so that you don't have to squeeze your pockets to sponsor the events in the pretext of bringing our Gusii together. Thank you.
Great point, great point. We will definitely have to talk. Anybody else? We got 3 more chances.
I'm sorry I've been boring every time I'm standing up, but let me say this. This is a very important question. In my view, I can call it $1 million question. We've been listening, we've come here, then what? That's basically what we're doing. And my suggestion is this. This is a very important question that we cannot just hurry in 5 minutes. Okay, we did it and we went. No. My suggestion is this, Mr. Vice President, which I did actually in my presentation, and that was my charge, that Mwanyagetinge and other groups that represent the people in diaspora here at Minnesota kind of craft a team together, or lead the crafting of that team, who we can call as visionary. Then they are tasked with the job to give us proposals and give them in 6 months, so that by the time we meet the next time, we have polished. And when they're suggesting, they all suggest with credible research, so that when they suggest something, they suggest something that is workable. Opening a bank in Kis is not something that you walk in the park and you open. No, you really have to start the industry, start the market, and find what it means. Speak to the governors or leaders in Kis. It's a marked kind of group approach. And therefore that group will be tasked, and I want to suggest the only blackest man in Africa, Fred Obaj Machoka, to be one of those. And then we can pick the rest, who will be like representatives from other places like Massachusetts, Kenya, but the main working group will be from here, the Twin Cities, where we have the majority. That's my suggestion. We have the working group here, but I have representations like people who come from Massachusetts and Obad from Kenya. He can tell us what people are thinking in Kenya as an informant maybe. And then the group here will work. I suggest a group of 5 people, that's all. 5 is enough.
Thank you so much. One more. We have 2 more spots. Where are the ladies? Where are the ladies? Where are the ladies? You better get the last spot.
Okay, I just want to go back to what Dorothy said. We have so many states represented here, and this is a very golden opportunity for us to get those identified so that we know how to put that thing together. If we let that opportunity go, because now it's sounding like it's a Minnesota thing, so until it sounds like it's inclusive of all of us, we're going to lose this opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, we will do that. The very last thing. Last question. I was hoping it's the ladies. I'm hoping, and I'm praying. But wamenyamaza. So who else? Now the floor is open. Since the ladies have you. Kimbia mbio. We are taking up time for other programs.
First of all, I just want to thank you all for coming. My question is really very brief. I could ask all of us to send suggestions to our president and to our deputy president. How are we going to reduce the gap between the Wazees and the Vijanas here in the United States? Because if you look at the current trend, or like every event that we attend, it's either it's totally youth or like totally was there. So how are we going to limit, or how are we going to reduce the gap that is existing in between the youth and the Wazees? Thank you.
Great point, great point. All right. I think right now the only question that needs to be answered is this. Which other states are represented here? We want to make sure that we log you down and then move forward from there. Any state other than Minnesota? Indiana? Where else?
Texas.
Indiana, Texas?
New Jersey.
Arizona?
New Jersey.
Iowa? Ohio? Iowa, I got it. I have Indiana, Texas, Arizona, Ohio, and Indiana. New Jersey? Massachusetts? Any other state that we left out?
I guess New York.
I have Indiana, Texas, Arizona, Iowa, Ohio, New Jersey, and Massachusetts.
New York.
New York. Who else are we leaving out?
Minnesota.
No, apart from Minnesota, I say.
We're not talking about you.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin is represented. Is there? I think the suggestions that were here is that Mwanyagetinge should take leadership of this and make sure that we reach out to those who need to be reached out to. Is that the suggestion that I'm understanding from the group? No. Okay, what do we need to do to make sure that we reach out to everybody else and somebody to take charge of making sure that this gets out to everybody else?
Okay, here's what needs to happen, in my opinion. You need to get all these representatives from these states, get the people who are going to get a word. Because some of us were sent here to see what was going on. After we get those contacts, then get us an interactive place where it's all going to be put together. Because there are a lot of people who will be interested, but you need to get these contacts. The representatives, people were sent here to see.
Thank you so much. I got one more. We have 5 minutes to wind down.
Thank you, the organizing. And this one is to our leaders.
That's our leaders, both, the community leaders, more especially the clergy. Everybody is a leader. All our churches, where we come from, businessmen, and different organizations that are represented here today. So what I'm saying is, if we all come together, this is gonna, and more especially a challenge to the Mwanyagetinge now as a whole. I've been here for about 20 years, and I can tell you, just having come from the military, perspective, I just left here a couple of years ago. I came back now, 10 years later. I see a big difference in our community here. We're a little bit not, we are far apart like we were 10 years ago. So that's a challenge to our leaders. See where we missed the mark. Coordinate between church leaders and we have the church, we have the businesses, and all these other professionals. Let's just come together first. Let's find a way of bringing these people together. Once we have that medium, then I think this other stuff comes in. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. All right. Do we have our pen and paper handy? Let me do this. I'll make it very brief. Mwanyagetinge Foundation @gmail.com. Mwanyagetinge Foundation @gmail.com. Send us your email. Send us all the state. I'll be here. I'll be right here. Anybody who's from a different state from Minnesota, please provide your contact information. I'll make sure that you're included in that mailing list, so that we can reach out to you and make sure that the sentiments that have been addressed in this conference reach out, get back to the people. All right? So last but not least, I'm going to give the mic to my dear friend. He doesn't need introduction to those of us in Minnesota. He is our governor. That's how we call him. Mr. Ogoro, it's your time. 2 minutes, please.
I will take 1 minute. Hey, brethren, good evening. This was a meeting of am I right? Yes. And we have the Minnesotans. We had the opportunity to host this. But unfortunately, I would say maybe we didn't have time or something. When I look at the hall, when we talk about the diaspora, and other diaspora, when they have not been paid. Here you can only be fired if you didn't go to work. But back home, we have put the tweet, again, Natara can wear a visi, I got a kerosene, I got a gossip, get them on the table at the market. I can't enter a little no more go to money at the enter. And then we come here, one on two guys. Where we are in America, we are so privileged. Everybody get now hiring. And if you are hired, you misbehave. So, this was a very good forum for us, those ones who are here. The professors have done many years in school. They have a lot of ideas. They were invited to this forum. Which forum? Gusii Diaspora forum to go address, but unless to take to Parangari to buy it. Because we were not there.
Thank you.
So I don't know where I will say, but those professors, anyomba ko nyombo ma ete jonsi ko ya sinyire no mungina ko mwaka sinyana nere ogago ja kuruaria igoko matana otako simali iko tonya ko batana ntuma na ko baba ke niko bachire. I would say that is the state Minnesota tuanyo tole because nende no ina abatu akigete gaiga eroga ngochere ebinanda ngo bugabire no nya maji nyabera nothing no ngo binjiri kwakwa no nya province yakwa na gaige gokwana ebangana points on the day you go to because ntoisa inito ko what people are talking. What was the forum about? Onye no ngo bintori kwakwa Wanyine province ya ajire kuatia mangana ya ajire kwa tebanga jiko moboli eti ayin politi ya ni muliko matabe na muagre jingo bia polisi ngo bekwanye politi where were we aba Minnesota ngin fora bwen to je igwete ngaitwale komuranje kamuranje na ango majoka roga nyumba igenga nene kuna mateme na motena tamatebia ayigore dance no mongino aye abako ye ichori ngai tokuru to ye ichori. So please the Minnesotans, the Mwanyagetinge office, I thank you for organizing this event. And a community in Minnesota, I request you, please participate in the community affairs. The office Mwanyagetinge right now really tried, go and take it together. Jidi gosene kenga munaliza medical rate you go jikobe ntekyo we munaliza medical rate and then you don't you lakini hapa Gusii na kotolego wale ko iguna ne omondo jakire matatu igekora na sitting 3000 ba kero mondo mnyoke matatu ira bana boindi kero mondo mnyoka bana boindi koreke. We are very aggressive. No, I'm not going to America. That is wow. About Gusii, so many here. But when we come to development, say, "Una oyo mi tuna kwa to tell iga gendo ra gero." Amonda na amondo mo ganya re ba ti ko lugara ko tanaji nyo meta din mo kunta ko lugara nyama ji pura gero. Tuwa be ko jana locally. In short, the Mwanyagetinge community let us come. 2, create time for to evangelizana. I can say, na bali mogo kuana nyogoro baro sidie imokia mahogo yoro nyatro emogio ko hogo yoro tiga kuana Even we have our churches here. Kuna bana to goro mo kutana ga we would want to say na ki ngai pastor na re ga na to sabe na rende tiro lin to tungu ji ra basto je pastor Italia. But those pastors ibarangara dina ga ki moja kanisa no hobo tole kubole ona go je kanisa oro na ndo go ga na do joje ga na ani tu no do kare ona ye to go ja go te gen ga ge sang if you can ono ende igolene no go ronga pega no go nyora marwa igo go ranyo marwa na anda sabe meeting ye chake gwe at the pastors ba ke ndo go kare gwe Gusii forum ya lengo ho mona magenderero bali ba mindo mwaja aya mwata ebire mbiya sana future organizers. I think why we don't have enough quorum tonight is because of logistics, get time, and a few things here and there. And this was the first meeting. I would request that future organizers include us, include members Raja, Toja again, if we need to have next year again. We better start now. By the time we come next year, but people will be there if we have good planning. So they didn't have time. But start now, such that when we come next year, we find Ntolebia.
Thank you very much. Next, I want to call upon one of our own artists who's going to usher us to the next session. Fanaka, where are you? Fanaka. After Fanaka, I want all the organizers who are here today, please come to the stage so we can give you we can say thank you for organizing this, and then after that we'll do a vote of thanks, and as soon as the vote of thanks is over, we will hand over the program to the able Fred Obachi Bachoka for Saga tonight, right? All right. Fanaka, where are you? Mpe makofi akikuja, mpe makofi kabisa. He's one of our own. Fanaka. Thank you. DJ.
All right, you guys ready to bring the energy level up? All right, here we go. Right about now, I want to see everyone's hands like this. Yeah. Nicola Drew, hey. All right, listen close, like this. Yo, when I say mambo, you say poa, mambo. When I say sasa, you say beat, sasa. Hey, jina ni Baraka, nawapa baraka, ruka juu, sema hakuna matata, mimi namba moja, ngoja, cheza, wimbo tafadhali, nipe asali. Hey. You guys having a great time tonight? Yeah! All right, DJ, go ahead and cut that track. Yeah, go ahead and stop that track, DJ. All right, so I got a quick Kenyan throwback, all right? This is a song I used to listen to a long time ago. Stop that. All right, so every line that I say, I want you guys to yell out, Joe. Can we do that? Yeah. All right, let's practice real quick, all right? Here we go. Mic check, 1, 2, everybody say. All right, we gotta get louder, all right? Mic check, 1, 2, everybody say. All right, I want to see if anyone can remember this song, all right? Let's test it out. Kuna kijana moja toka South Sea, kijana mwenye lebo kama Nike, unafaa kumwona akishika maiki, mikono juu ya hewa kama kite, kama safari hata nina gari, kama Toma hatari with the honeys, kama wewe si assista kitani, kama sijakuta jack samahani, wimbo hushaisha bado kuna wakati, Jesus nikishika, mamanzi wanawika. Yeah, thank you guys. Who remembers that throwback? Anybody? Yeah, I used to jam out to that. All right, you guys ready for my next track? All right, this song is called No More Tears, off of my upcoming CD, all right? I hope you guys enjoy. DJ, drop that. No more tears. Vanaka. Hey. Check. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Looking in your eyes, never knew you make me cry. More than pain, you were the blood in my veins, the light that shine bright, but yet you kept me in the rain. I look to the days in the past where we laughed, but the truth strikes hard when you're running right back. Got pushed into the ground, down deep into the cracks, but the fact is a broken love was just a relapse. Got absorbed in a series of pain you built for me, and my tears ran deeper than a million seas. Didn't even bother to look, not even for a second. And now I'm here tearing up these pictures so recklessly, but the truth of the matter is you set me free, and I would never look back at this tainted amity. And it's a pity living in this heartbreak city. At the end of the night, I just need some space to breathe. So leave, oh yeah. No more tears, baby, leave it in the past now. No more lies to the left, back now. No woman, no cry. No woman, don't cry. No more pain, spread your wings, fly now. No more lies, no love, man down. No woman, no cry. Oh my, don't somebody give me room to breathe. I'm feeling claustrophobic, used to be trapped deep in your gimmicks. Now I'm over it, feel like I'm doing me, feel like I'm set free. Your love was my drug, but now I'm feeling so drug free. So take a look at me, I refuse to lose, like a champ in the ring. So come and hop on my shoes, unless it's too much, but I just continue to score. Used to be running back to you, but I don't look anymore. My teardrops have evaporated and condensated, so save your dark rainy days, cause I'm through and I made it. No woman, no cry, yeah, so you can fly now. No more lies, no love, man down. No woman, no cry. Oh my, don't cry. Yeah, hot. Alright, I gotta hear you guys. Listen to me, alright? I wanna hear you guys say this. Say this. No more tears. Say no more tears. No more tears. Say no more tears. No more tears. Say one love. One love. Say one love. Say Gusii. Say Gusii. Oh yeah. Let me hear you guys make some noise one more time if you're having a great night. Yeah. Alright DJ, go ahead and stop that track for me. Yeah. Hey, I'm having a great night with you guys so far. How about you guys? You guys agree? Yeah. Yeah. So I've been working on this word. Tell me if I say it right. Liamore? I say it right? Liamore? I've been working on it. Yeah. I'll be practicing my Gusii more. Yeah. Alright. So this next song is off my upcoming CD as well. And it's called Bad Girl, alright? It's spelled B-A-D-D, stands for Beautiful and Determined Daily. Dedicated to all the hard-working, independent women out there, alright? So spreading a good message. So let's get this good music out there. When I say DJ, I want you guys to say drop that, alright? DJ! Okay. DJ! Okay. Alright, go ahead DJ, drop that beat. Hey. Yo. Vanaka. Bad girl. Dedicated to the independent ladies out there. Woo! Make sure you get the CD next year in February, alright? Thank you, thank you. Check. Hey, hey, hey. Hey girl, told me to come on too. of appeal, but independent, intellectual, you keep it real. So tell me what's the deal, cause I'm the bargain type. Even all the cash in the world can't just come for tonight. I could be your protector, so consider me on duty like a pirate, you're my treasure. Yeah, see that booty, get it? I'll be a gentleman, you know I can't have African, have Asian, amazing, loving all the fashion you would do. Way over the bar, and that's an understatement. You chilling in the clouds while these scrubs stuck on a paper. Skip the small talk, you make me wanna get with it. Never been a mathematician, but I hope I get some digits. Hey, now she the baddest mama, the one you bring to mama. Now put your hands up, come on and holler. Let me see it one more time like this. Hey, 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 one more time. Get your, woo! Oh yeah. Ladies, put your hands up. Hey, 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 you got me like, alright DJ, alright, if I may do one more quick one, alright, can we do the next one? I got a surprise for you. The next one after this one, because of time. Really quick, alright, I have a quick surprise for you. I don't want to say the whole thing, you know, it has to be a surprise. Alright, but anyway, yes, thank you again one more time for having me a part of the Gusii convention. Alright, shout out to all you guys for coming out and making this happen, because it's you guys that make community events like this come to life. Alright, so that's auntie. Alright, DJ, can we do that one quick one? Yeah, alright, surprise for you guys. You guys know this song? Alright, let me hear you clap your hands like this. So much. That's my time. Thank you. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much, Fanaka. Makofi kwa Fanaka. Makofi. Makofi kabisa. Thank you so much for that performance. Because of time, organizers, please make your way to the stage. We're going to make it short and sweet. Organizers, please make your way to the stage. Organizers, please make your way to the stage. Organizers, please make your way to the stage. And I'll give the mic to Mr. President Geoffrey Gichana to introduce who is here, and then introduce the person who's going to give the vote of thanks before handing the mic over to Fred and his group. Hey, DJ! Hey, thank you very much. Hey, I want to quickly just say Vice President Mwanyagetinge. I have Hulda Omesa Hitzley. She's our secretary and she's done a wonderful job. We also have Jojo Kilimanjaro Events, who has been the person behind all this too. So again, thank you. So, but then on behalf of Mwanyagetinge, this is the first time that actually we are trying to do this in a way. So we have seen exactly what has happened today, and I think there's lessons learned going forward. And next year, we plan again to have the same forum. We'll have some feedback in terms of what went on today.
But next year again, we'll have the same event, but it will be in Labor Day. We'll have better planning, more time to do it, and also we'll take the feedback in terms of what we have gotten today as well. So thank you very much. I'm going to give Jojo to give a vote of thanks quickly.
First, I want to say thank you very much for coming up, because you people who are here are the brave ones who decided to take the risk of coming here, because a lot of people wait for something to succeed and then join the bandwagon. The most difficult thing about this has been just to get it started, okay? All the criticism that comes with it, we take it, we accept it. All we wanted to do was get this thing started. As far as I'm concerned, it's a success because it has started. Now, next year this thing is happening Labor Day weekend. Okay? September next year. There's a lot of time now to plan. I know there's a lot of people who come later. They heard about everything, so they come on the day off and say,